Can we answer the question, who is this?
Hello. Hello again. Apologies for yesterday. Just off the top, I'll just say that. Apologies for yesterday. It was really my own fault. Just having an absolute bad time sleeping and woke up super late, just feeling awful and drained and barely wanted to get out of bed. And that is why I delayed my schedule a little bit. But I'm not gonna fall into those old habits that I got into before, where I would take one day off because I was feeling unwell, and then I'd take another day off, and then another and another. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that this time. I was legitimately feeling unwell yesterday. Like I said I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on my post yesterday, but just probably because I'd gone so long without streaming, and then all of a sudden I'd pop back in for a number of hours and just kind of took me out for the rest of the day. But I'm back now, and I am dedicated to this. I'll continue to be dedicated to this. So, in that spirit, let's actually get into working on this comic. I did a little bit of practice off stream yesterday. I did a bit more. I'll actually show that off. I actually worked on the other classmates of the Lightners. I did Caddy, Jockington, Monster Kid, Snowdrake. Or is it just Snowy? I don't know. And then just like a little Temmie just up there. And I like how I put up little bits of height referentials. Even though Temmie isn't that tall, but we get that. Yeah, I did this off stream for just a couple hours of just me being like, for Jockington, Monster Kid, and Snowy, they have very basic designs, so there wasn't really much for me to adjust or add on. I did change Snowy's sort of proportions a little bit, because in the game where their head is about twice as big as their body, I decided to move a little bit away from that, give him a bit more full realistic bird-like sort of features. Monster Kid really wasn't that much to do with just the very plain just robe with a pocket and a necklace on. But I gave him like some freckles just to add like a little bit more character. Jockington is Jockington. But Caddy, I actually wanted to do like a little bit different, so I actually gave her a button-up, a black button-up, and put a bit more character into her accessories, like a little pin thing that she has on the collar of her shirt, the belt bracelet buckle leather thing, and belt buckle boots. A lot of bees going up. But yeah, I just wanted to do just a little bit more with her character, because for some reason I just have a feeling, even though it hasn't happened yet, but there's probably a chance that Caddy could get involved with the story a bit later. I just feel like for a brand new character design, it's for a brand new character, because she wasn't in Undertale. For a brand new character, I feel like Caddy, her design has a lot of potential to be a character that has at least some sort of importance. And yeah, maybe it's related to the demon summoning. I wouldn't be surprised. But with that, it's time to actually work on this comic. And I'll just be going page by page. I mentioned before that I tried to work on this and I was doing just taking pictures of pencil and paper drawings. And even then I was just kind of going frame by frame. Not really quote unquote comic. It was more like what is it? Like a weekly newspaper type thing. It's like square frame followed by square frame and followed by square frame, and just very uniform and whatever. So I wanted to work on this. I wanted to get an actual like comic look. So I haven't really done research or studied things. I'm just gonna be kind of going with feel. And we'll just kind of see how it shapes up. I tried a little while ago to sort of start this up, but I realized that what I was doing was already looking pretty stiff, and I was rushing, and I should try to make each page have at least something interesting on it, or just something to look at. Like before, the first few pages is, like I said, I have like a quote unquote script written out document form for this. And the first couple of pages are bits of dialogue. And I didn't want to make those first few pages uninteresting. So what I'm going to try to do is add a little bit of character to those first few pages to give it something more. More than just typing up dialogue on a page. And why is this on the opposite screen? Oh, weird. You can't see the color settings open in the middle of the screen, but you can't see it. Anyway, we'll be starting with a black screen because first bits of dialogue take place in sleep. And so what I'm going to try to do and again, I haven't planned any of this. You're going to be seeing me going from nothing to completed page. These. So what do I want to do to start? First, let's get onto the correct layer, since I can't draw on the quote-unquote paper layer. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could if I just rasterized it, but okay. Let's actually start with this. start with the bed. Tilt you down to be a little bit more flat, just so I can get point of reference. It's got like 2 layers because I'm pretty sure Chris's bed has like a top. It's like the blanket and the sheet. Something like that. Start with the bed. Just gonna do this time. Make sure I got a actual flat line. To make sure the bottoms of this bed are on the same level. I should also do a second line for the bed, like the actual frame of the bed. You know what, I can zoom in a little bit on this. I keep forgetting to zoom in sometimes. So that I can actually friggin' see what I'm drawing close up instead of at this major distance. This comic, I want to have larger, chunkier lines. I want it to feel a lot more like a comic. Like I said before, it's like more details with less details. More details with less details is the kind of vibe I'm wanting to get. rotate it a bit and do a little bit more sketching here. Just get the proper shape. Up a head of hair. I don't know what the hell I just said. That mop of hair just draped over the face. There we go. So right on back out. God damn it, I don't know why, but it's have two screens for some reason. Extra windows that open when I press these filter buttons opens on my other screen. All right. That's something. It's a starting point. And this is a little bit low effort, but this is the first page, and it doesn't need any details. It just needs something to look at, catch the eye while the dialogue happens. Let's switch to the correct font. Now I'm going to open my document to remember what I'm supposed to be typing. It's a long one to start with. I do think I will condense it a little bit. Condense it a little, make it a little bit more digestible. And then again, condense it down a little bit, leave some negative space. I'll put in this, make it act like a text box. That could work. I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that. Just trying to center that a little bit. Even though I don't have grid lines, I'm just going by eye. Maybe just shift that a little bit. There we go. I looked a little bit far on the right. That looks pretty good for page 1. At least in my eyes. The very basic start. Sets up premise. That there is a little bit more on display personality with certain things. Like I said last time, plan is for the soul to be less of a player insert and more of a existing entity within the world. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. This screen popping up on the wrong screen again. I have to do it 3 separate times for exporting the image. Screw you. Anyway. So, that seems like an alright starting point. So now we can just go ahead and get rid of all those and work on 2. Page 2, where I will add a little bit more detail here. I think I'm gonna do a more close-up. I'm gonna need a bigger eraser for this whole canvas drawing. I've never really been good at side profile lips. For some reason, those have always given me trouble. Out a little bit further. I can work with this. Now the hair. The thing that had kind of stumped me before when I was doing the sketches, but I think I'll do what I was thinking of doing, which is with messier hair, I'll draw it in like chunks rather than like one big voluminous sort of thing. actual length while I do it. Or from whichever one's on top, actually. And again, remember the actual length that it has, not blindly go. Not going absolutely crazy here. Keep sort of just sort of going out. You're sprawled out onto. If I throw in a few more of these kind of in between lines. I think I might need to make some of these a bit longer, actually. Some of these ones at the back here, at least. Give Chris the long hair. And then some bits over here are obviously going to be under their head, so won't be as easy to see. And I'm going to keep it simple with the ear.
Below, underneath. Cool. I should push this up a little bit. I put the bangs a little bit higher up, just to give them a higher starting point. I should also probably toss a couple hair bits back here, just for good measure. I'm just gonna open up the other one that I did, just to give myself some referential. Sorry for flashbanging, going back and forth between these. Yeah, I started them definitely higher up. Yeah, I want to be a little bit more jagged with it. If anybody asks why the hair is all chaotic like this, I sleep like this. Just lay down and just put my hands sort of like under the hair and then just kind of fluff it out. I just cannot have it just tickling my shoulders while I sleep. So I sleep like this for real reference. Okay, now let's clean it up. It's awful. Nope. I should put a bit more stabilization. I should do it like this. And these flies need to go away in my room. Well, not this is in my room, but just whatever room I'm in, the flies need to leave. I've been getting so bad. You not agreeing with me. This little line here. That was awful. That was awful. I got fakey right at the not what I wanted to press. Oh, even pressing those tabs at the top doesn't show up. Weird. There we go. Do something like this. A little more detailed lines. Yeah. Press the wrong blur and actually give me something that kind of look interesting. Anyway. All that's handled. Get back to the text for this second page. Apostrophe. Was it an apostrophe? Whatever that was, put it in the wrong spot. then what I'm gonna do is put in the first little box dialogue. I should put that on its own layer. Okay, first I think I'm actually gonna make the actual dialogue and then I'll put the box. And yes, I'm going to be using the dialog box to cover up some of these, maybe slightly less than ideal details. Right there. And then there will go text box. Simple, totally stylized Deltarune / Undertale style Xbox. Then I can fit one last little bit of well-placed dialogue. Some strategically placed dialogue. Don't worry about it. And there's our page 2. Here's our page 2. It all goes away, and I think about the third page, because those first 2 pages were pretty much easy pretty much easy setup. Now I need to think about, there's still a fair bit of dialogue for this first quote-unquote scene. So now I need to think of how I can sort of space it out while still offering something interesting. I don't want to format this. See, this is the tough part about not just putting text on a fucking page and how do I want to format this? What do I want someone to look at while I'm thinking of this dialogue? While they're looking at this dialogue, rather. I have an idea. Alright, so bear with me. I'm going to be putting just text on a page at first. Just put you over here for now, just so I can see what I'm typing. Why are you still being... Oh, what the fuck was happening there? Right. Now I just put text on a page. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put an I underneath all of these bits of Chris's text so that it looks like they're kind of, to give them very subtle expressions, like you to try and portray the emotion through the eye. And I want Chris to have a very sharp kind of eye shape. So I'm just gonna draw kind of the basic different shape. 1-2 curve. Simple eye shape. Maybe draw a little bit more like that instead of staring straight up like that. Because when it's squinting like that, it kind of looks like they're looking down if I don't kind of cover it half like that. So I'll just align this a little bit more with that text bar, that bit of text. And I'm gonna give them lashes. This is my Chris, my rules. If they were friends with Caddy, then they are gonna have some emo dark eyeliner lashes. Just get this right. Try to zoom in again. Again, I keep forgetting to zoom in. I can actually do these more detailed bits and bobs. That did not work at all. Now what I want. Okay, this is starting to get annoying. I'm just trying to smooth out this edge here. If my voice sounded different, it's because I was leaning very close to my tablet. There we go. That's a good eye shape. Now this is a question that I had for myself is, how solid do I want to make colored pupils? How much detail do I want to put into eyes? I could just fully color it in. I could just get the proper curve of this line. This Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo would do that. And just do something like that. Adds a little bit of detail. And then for certain scenes, I can add more or less detail. But for this, I am just drawing it black and white because of this kind of dreamlike sequence that it's starting in. But in the real area, real drawings, then debating on how much detail I should put into the eye, or if I should maybe even use these smaller lines for the eye, just to give that more delicate feel to it. Like have the eyeliner, eyelashes, pretty much everything else except for like the pupils be drawn with the thicker line, and then have this thinner pen for certain details. I might do that. But for this sequence, because Chris's eye is colored, not necessarily bright color, I will Well, it's a red. But I want to leave the eye color not actually red for now for story reasons. There we go. This one's behaving well from the start. I like. It doesn't translate super well, but I feel like it works for. Actually, maybe no, I should place it a little bit closer. Give Chris the full side eye. It still doesn't look right. I think that looks better. That one works for me. Now for this guy. Can go further up. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna tilt the canvas for this one. And there we go, perfect. Tilt the canvas once and then get it right completely. With that, this fly. I'm trying to draw on a fruit fly is just is flying above my tablet directly above the part where I'm trying to draw. I'll lose it. These insects. Maybe I should just redraw this a little bit. There we go. Now I can smooth it out as much as I want. There we go. There we go. Maybe not directly connected. There we go. There we go. Okay. Where did I put a few more? I do like to put these kind of eyelid lines. Yeah, I like eyelid lines. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe a bit more like this. That works a little bit better for me. There we go. There we go. I like how that looks. Turn it out. And that'll be page 3. And there we go, page 3. Let me just check to make sure everything is saving properly. Yeah, okay. It's funny how I've been doing this, and somehow in the original draft I had gotten up to page 3. And in the original draft I was literally just putting text onto a screen instead of actually making these drawings that I'm making right now. Funny how things work out like that. You as well. Alright, now for this page. I want to actually do something a little bit different. Because I want to start introducing this little bit here. Start adding a little bit of texture. I'm worried that I'm scratching the hell out of the tablet right now. Maybe 1 second, I'm actually gonna change the thing on my tablet 10. I'm starting to see some weird scratches. There we go. There we go. Starting to see some what look like scratches on there, and I want to avoid that because I cannot afford to spend another bit on that, another sizable sum on a tablet. Okay. And yes, again, I am going to start with just some text on a screen. I'm gonna try to work from there. I'm gonna continue with the eye motif now that I've kind of set that up. Well, not motif, but is theme the right word? I don't know. So could I just copy and paste? I don't know how copy and pasting works with. Okay, apparently I can't. Actually. Yes, I can. Jesus Christ. There we go. Press the Control V button and it just jumps. But how will I do the eye motif in this section? I'm thinking of maybe making it kind of glare at the red text. Oh god damn it, I lost the color. There we go. Back to me red. There we go. Time for the screen to jump again. This first, there's gonna be a number of sections where there's long bits of dialogue, but at least in those sections I will have those sections will probably be a lot slower than this one, because those sections I will have to be spacing those bits of dialogue out over drawings. Takes these out. I think I'm going to stick with the normal length lines. I'm going to stick with retyping them, but for the big boxes I might copy paste. And then, like I did just then, kind of into different sections, those different pieces. Wrong text color. All right. This fly go away. Let's just adjust these a little bit. Make a bit more room for this stuff on the bottom. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to align these three boxes just a little bit better. Well, not boxes, but text. Still. Just wanted to align those a little bit better. Yeah, quickly save this as over. I'm actually gonna open up page 3 again so that I can swipe you again. There we go. Keep up the angry glare. That one. Actually going to do a side profile for this one. I'm sorry that I'm pausing so much. I am seriously losing my mind. I need to put up like some or something around this desk because it is getting so ridiculous. And also I just realized you should be layer 2. This layer 1 is the sketch layer. Anyway. Rotate you first and then do the actually, why am I even selecting nothing else on the layer? on the eraser. Don't want that one. I just realized I've drawn this completely wrong. There we go. That is... Something felt off and I didn't really realize what it was, but then drawing that line really... Adjusting that line, rather, really just clicked it into place. And again, I'm just zoomed so far out while I'm doing this. And I really don't need to be. There we go. I actually really like how that turned out. That's really good. I'm actually going to steal you. Actually, no, I'm going to steal you. Hit Control C again. There we go. Okay. That's the one I wanted. Okay. Last I will adjust it to close it. There we go. There we go. That's good. There we go. Perfect. Maybe not necessarily perfect, but oh boy. Well, hello, Maykolji Tarp. Sorry, but where's the settings? Oh, that's how I do it. Where's the thing? There it is. Bam. Cool. Yeah. You come into this stream saying cheap viewers on streamboo.org. Yeah, sorry, but I'm not gonna be keeping you around if you're just gonna be a bot advertising bots. I'm not ever going to stream bot or viewer bot or whatever the term is. So, no. Go away. Banned instantly. Okay, so just making sure this is the correct one. You don't need to save that. There we go. Bing, 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 bing. Delete. just make it a little bit more of a pop. Actually, no, I'm gonna redo. Because it's because I erased it a little bit ugly. I am going to erase around the edges again. It's not going to be uneven around the top this time. Before it was at 10%, so I'll put it at like 20. Keeps it still visible, but not overtly so. And people who will see it can probably guess at what it's implying. Alright, now Control P. Put you all the way at the top. Okay, I'm gonna be doing this a few times. This fly, oh my god. It's just getting all up in my face. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna make part of my freaking online identity just fly hater. Just will murder flies for fun. Right button there for some reason. Oh, I just realized on the other page I didn't fucking... Oops. I just realized on the other page I didn't back that one line that I erased. There we go. Okay. Yes, I realize that page already exists, and I'm going to overwrite it. Back to this. kind of slowly. Oops, I want to random color like that. That's a really awkward one, but I'm gonna be fixing that in a second anyway. Because I'm just gonna have the eye slowly open. Probably should have done this first. Just start this eye opening process. This one and then copy paste. Again. Not. Don't want that. Big deal. Just adjust it. Maybe that'll work. I don't draw outside the line. go. Stretching up, don't mind me. I'm just gonna open. Open the eye more. Actually, for this bit, rotating way. So maybe let's smooth that out. And then do. Go. I'm just gonna color in the center of this and do it like this. There we go. And again, before I forget, now there's more flies in my face. I'm going to go crazy. Okay. So I've got the setup with the eyes. Now, yeah. I'm all on the same layer. I set up a new layer. New little thing. Thing that I'm going to make sure is symmetrical. I don't want the soft eraser. Actually, I don't know why I'm erasing that. With me coloring it in. What is this fly's problem? What does it want from me? This is harassment. I'll call the police. No, I won't. I'll just kill you. I'll just go to the store and buy one of those electric friggin' fly swatter things. Okay. Didn't want to press that. I wanted to move. Let's quickly select all of these. just increase visibility slowly, but surely. I'm gonna lose it. I've been quiet. I apologize for being quiet, but I'm trying to focus on this, and I'm just this fly. It is so annoying right now. Oh, did I put a blur on it? That was. Or I forgot to do that. Almost forgot to put the blur, the little bit of glow. Sketch there. Now in the document that I have, I was wanting to, I alluded to like a slow synchronization of heartbeats, which I feel this does portray a little bit, but I want to experiment around a little bit. Just select all button from the layers. Probably not. Just want to kind of move everything a little bit. There we go. Now I want to experiment a little bit with text. Let me look up. What would people put as a heartbeat sound effect? I'm not gonna put lub dub. Definitely not gonna do that. Hmm. I'm not gonna put lub dub. This is definitely not happening. There we go. Eyes. I did the opposite color glass. I think I like that better. And do a similar thing. Actually, first I want to. Fall into one. And duplicate. Shift. Actually, that's not gonna work. And I. Nope, it's not gonna work because it's white. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. So let's do the same old thing we did before. Just gonna make it less clear and blurrier. I'm probably gonna do the same thing on the other side. I didn't want to cancel that house. Sorry about being so quiet. Just focusing up. Just getting, as previously mentioned, a little bit lost in the task. Now to do all that shit over again, but just red. Actually gonna stagger. Clear these a little bit, line them up with hearts. How's this? That was. There we go. Where's this one? You. For some reason I lost that one. No, not that. You. Getting it. There we go. And I think that looks all right. Just going off that synchronization of heartbeat feeling that I had written about. Then you are page 5. Let me just quickly look at my folder of stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping about the same places I had before when I was just working with just straight up text on screen. I already like how this one looks a lot better. I'm gonna go ahead and just toss all that old stuff because I do not need it anymore. And you know, I actually think I will cutting the stream short. Like I had said yesterday, jumping in so intensely for being gone so long was a little bit taxing. And I think I did a good amount this stream. I worked on the first 5 pages, even though, well, hard to really count them as pages of a comic when there's no real like frames or properly rendered drawings and things like that, but still, I like to think that counts as fairly good progress. But I just think, also because I'm feeling just maybe a slight bit lightheaded, that maybe I should stop here. Probably should leave with that. Either way, we'll be stopping here, be picking up the comic on Friday. Tomorrow, if I'm hopefully still feeling well enough, I will be working on the musical animatic. I do want to work on that as well, and I also kind of want to show off what I've already done with it because, well, I could talk about it once I actually get to it. Either way, thank you if you stopped by and watched. No thank you to the random bot viewer that was advertising other viewer buy websites or whatever. I will be hopefully seeing you tomorrow. Have a good day.